Hello, faggots. Oh, I can't say that word. Let me chill. Anyways, this looks confusing as hell. Actually, no. This is my journal, buddy. I don't care. Alright. Oh, someone almost got into a crash. That's crazy. Anyways, so chat. Today, I honestly wanted shorts at first a little bit because this high up here got taken out this previous day high. As long as with this high time frame as SMT on ES and NQ. But then there actually was a trade I could have taken on YM that looked very sexy. Right. This is not fucking YM though. Right here. Get the fuck out the way. You know what? Boom, boom, boom. Bang, boop, boop, bop, bang, gay, bang. I could have took right here. I wanted these to get taken out because I look more long, but I was like, I want this to get taken out anyways, right? So, like, I could just took this, but same thing happened yesterday. The entry was literally a minute, 2 or 3 minutes before the macro, which is when I allow myself to trade. But it still played out very well. I might start taking pre-macro trades if it's like very good in a line with my bias. What I just click on? Whatever. But yeah, I might start like de-risking on those trades if trades like these keep popping up. Trades like yesterday, and it happened a couple times last week too, where a setup would pop up for before macro or whatever, and I wouldn't take it because it's not in macro or above. But it usually hits, and it's been hitting a lot. Okay, so I might start taking them. But I'm going to for sure de-risk on them first because I don't know the probabilities and I don't collect data on that, so maybe I should start collecting data. I don't want to fucking do that. Anyways, didn't take that one, but what I did take was a long. So let's give a little breakthrough of that. It's confusing as frick, bro. Mike, what is that? Confusing as frick, bro. Okay. So first of all, the daily profile for me was definitely freaking longs because just it looked long, okay? And then not just that, but the daily profile of this area in general before this big move was already a London reversal kind of, and it seemed like it was gonna give it London reversal, New York continuation, right? So that's that, and then I waited for it to sweep to the downside, okay? Let me take this off. Looks confusing as fuck. You know what? I don't. I go in full screen. What am I doing? Boom. Alright, let's mark this out real quick. This looks so confusing, dude. These lows right here got taken out. Low resistance lows, to them as well, that got taken out. Tapped into equilibrium. It almost tapped into OTE, which it didn't, but it respected equilibrium as well. Boom. And then there's also a 1 hour fair value gap, which I saw, and I was like, this looks bullish as fuck. Like, give me an entry model, I'm entering, right? And buddy, that's what happened, right? My entry model, boom, same thing dang near every time. And this is where I want to talk about and get into, because right here was when I had some issues and something I've been noticing, or I just kind of noticed, and I want to get rid of as soon as possible. So I trade decently mechanically, like I trade pretty mechanically, okay? So, you know, I'm very good at holding my trades until a 1 and 2. Like, I'll take out at a 1 and 2 or whatever, or maybe to this high or whatever, right? But that's the thing that happened today, which, as you can see, where I exited the trade was it wasn't. I was really aiming for this high up here, so SOM I like to call it, little concept I made up or whatever, if you want to say. It just means start of manipulation, right? Because if I'm thinking price can go higher, and I think this is the manipulation move, sweep, right? Because it took out liquidity, swept. I call this the manipulation move, right? And well, what's the SOM? Start of manipulation is what it stands for, and this is the start of the fucking manipulation, right? So, yeah. Um, yeah. So that's happened. So the trade was going good. I started having problems around here though, where it went past my 1 and 2, which is right there at that line, and I was like, oh shit! I just realized it went past my fucking 1 and 2, and I saw that what you call it? It started going down. That's not what scared me though. I was like, it's probably just a little bit retraced, right? But then I saw ES over here, and ES took out this fucking high, and ES was disrespecting fair value gaps and shit. And I was like, shit. What did it take out? It took out this high over here in this high time frame OT as well. That's what kind of, I guess you want to say, scared me a little bit. I'm like, whoa, this might be like a reversal here, and I don't want, like, why the fuck would I? This is what I'm thinking, right? If I'm aiming for this, if this is my TP, and how I say it, why the fuck would I risk this little amount from here to here? Like, I'll mark it out. Like, why would I risk this little box from here to here just to get a whole break even, right? When I could just took profit here, and like, okay, well, yeah, I don't really give that much fucks about this area, that little piece of profit, when there's a possible chance that price might go just dump, I mean, that was a terrible way of me conveying the message, but in my brain, I'm like, okay, ES is giving possible shorts here, and it could get a really good reversal, because my model could pop up, right? So I'm like, well, if that might happen, and it looks like it might happen, and just inversed, ES just inversed, all this over here. Wait, I'm tripping. Hold on. Chat, am I tripping? Because it didn't inverse shit. I was indeed tripping. Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, I think I let some shit get to me because I had some type of feeling. Okay, well, if that's not the case, then what the case was it NQ? Oh yeah, I'm tripping. My bad. No, I'm not tripping. I'm tripping because I thought I was tripping. But no, it wasn't ES. I'm tripping. It was NQ. I thought NQ might get a possible reversal right here, which is when I was like, oh fuck, I might get fucked over here, because my model could have popped up right here. I mean, look at these dojis, Maybe I let it get to my head. I'm not sure, but who knows. But yeah, and I was like, fuck, I'm not trying to risk this little bit amount, an extra, I don't know what, 26 cents, whatever fucking dollars, maybe 100, I don't know. Just like, I'm not trying to risk this amount for this whole amount that I'm already up, right? That wouldn't make sense. Now, something I could do is trail my stop loss, and I need to look into getting better at that because I don't usually ever trail my stop loss ever. I tried doing that for like a week or two. It didn't work out too well. Maybe I could try longer, but I like it to be, it's either TP or break even, right? Like, I like to have these parameters before I get into a trade, and I think what happened here today was that, okay, I was put into a situation where I'm not used to where I'm used to just taking out a certain spot, right? But then I'm like, oh shit, this could happen, that could happen. And I never really held much past a 1 and 2 for real. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I have, but like, those are different type of trades. So, what I'm kind of just getting at here in my little self YouTube journal is that, I mean, I think that in my mind, I was kind of put into a new situation where a TP that I usually would take out at already got hit, and I see a little bit of bearish pressure or whatever, right? And I see NQ going a little bit down. Maybe this might happen, and I honestly should not have done that because I started to have expectations, and that's not fucking good. But I mean, like, look at this shit. I literally exited and then it hit my full TP. And really, I was also fully aiming for here. But I saw this bullshit happening over here and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just go back to SOM. So, that's that. But, what can I learn from this? The biggest thing is that I really should learn maybe to trail my stops. But I think the biggest part here was just that I didn't have a set parameter. Or like, I like to get into trades thinking this. Having like these steps that if this happens, okay, lose, lose, win, win, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I have steps that align to my overall like longevity. This is a really bad way to convey what I'm trying to say, but you know, yeah, I already journaled it, or I can't speak. I already journaled it or whatever. So you know, that's good. But I also need to do a recap. But that was that for today. Chat. I think I might start going back into how to say it. I'm using these like recaps as kind of a journal as well. So not only do I journal all this big ass bullshit over here, but I also can journal through my trade recaps and get a better understanding if I didn't do it good enough through my Notion journal. Okay, but other than that, that is it.